Okay, it's my day 42, and I'm actually going to talk about positive affirmations that I do. And this happens to be Thursday, March 3rd, 2022. And I've learned so many things in this 42 days. It's unbelievable. But Pat had asked if we would specifically share our positive affirmations. And I thought, oh my word, I'm excited about that because I believe that that's the game changer. The day I decided, 42 days ago, when I decided to begin the DDP challenge, the world didn't stop. It didn't shift. It's still, my life still has crazy journeys to it. And some days are just unbelievable. But the great thing is, that I don't get distracted because I do tell myself positive affirmations. And in my case, I come from a perspective of, as a Christian, specific things speak to me. And here's an example. Proverbs, I take this really serious. Proverbs 23:7 says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so does he become. So does she become. So I actually know it's incredibly valuable. Our actions are a direct result of our thoughts. So I do control my thoughts, and it's a goal every single day. I wake up every single morning and I chase joy. That might sound crazy, but I chase it. I'm going to find it. It's there somewhere. No matter what's going on in my day, I will find joy. But it's because I monitor my thoughts. So my affirmations are just a byproduct. It's what I stand for, but the reason I went there to create that in my life is because I realized I had to monitor my thoughts. I'll be 67 years young later this month, and I've learned to recognize damaging thought patterns that I can get over certain things or certain people. It is what it is. And I take steps to stop them from influencing my life. Whatever's going on that's damaging my thought process, I just figure out a way to stop that from influencing me in the same way. I have found that freedom, peace, and joy for me has always followed when I overcome my negative thoughts. I overcome that battle. That's just one good battle. I win that battle and things change instantly for me. Any negative thoughts, I just happen to take in prayer. That's how I'm wired. That's what works for me. I stand on Philippians 4:6. If that negative thought is directed at another person, my negative thought that comes, if it's directed at another person, I just ask the Lord to show me how to walk with more compassion, forgiveness, and love for that person. If my negative thought is directed at my own weaknesses and failures, which many times actually more from my personality, I blame myself way more than I look out at someone else to blame. So when those negative thoughts come on me that I create myself about my own weaknesses and failures, I ask God to silence the enemy in my head. In my head, I have my own enemy, and I ask him to silence it and show me his perfect plan for my life. Because his plan is never for me to live in the negative disaster of what the enemy wants me to believe. I can live victorious as long as I own that, right? When I allow it for myself. So my affirmations are actually grounded in that thought process for me. First, God can turn every bad thing in my life, turn it around for good, right? And he can do it for you. He does it for everybody. But I'm just saying these are my affirmations. Second one, I trust God to renew my mind daily. Clean it up. Lord, help me clean this thing up because it gets dirty daily, hourly, minutely, and I need to clean it up. So I just ask him to help. I say, give me eyes to see truth. Give me ears to hear truth on this battlefield of life. Don't let me wander around thinking the enemy's somewhere that he's not, right? And so I actually do want him to show me, teach me truth so I can walk in peace, right? Third affirmation is God has begun a good work in me, and he is well able to bring it to full completion. And of course, that's Philippians 1:6. But I stand on that not in my own strength, but in his strength, I can be completely, fully complete in his will. And my last affirmation is, I believe God's healing power is working in me right now, like right now, not tomorrow or a few days from now. I know he's working right now, and I own that. That's part of my affirmation. He's healing me, showing me truth, and guiding my every steps. And here's living proof. He led me to DDPY. Through our son Willem found DDPY for me, and I have known from the very beginning that there were so many truths wrapped up, total truths in all the teaching, right? So he guided me here. God continues to show me why he is blessing this program. DDPY is empowering everyone to overcome the lies of defeat we all hear on the battlefield of our life. So that was my affirmations. It's my thought process. It's how I battle all the battles, and they come. I wouldn't want to totally confess this, but it would appear since 42 days ago when I made this decision, I have had more unusual battles of just life stuff going on around me, and it hasn't made any difference. But that's because I already knew how to fight the battle. I already had my affirmations. There you go. Have a great day. Love you guys.